See you down at the boat.
See you at the boat.
I hitched a ride, literally, with Elder Duke Redbird on this Canada Day as we made our way through the parks of Ontario Place towards his new project, a floating interpretive center for Indigenous culture. Is it exciting to see it pull up to dock here?
Yeah, it's very exciting.
One of the things that you'll be doing with this new project is making sure people know the history of the Indigenous people, especially as it relates to the waterfront here.
Very much so. The fact that when I was looking at the websites associated with the Ports, Toronto Ports Authority, the waterfront, I noticed that there was no real mention of the robust communities that existed here for thousands of years. Anybody that comes by, they want to learn more about the Indigenous culture and our presence on the waterfront and also our presence in Canada. It's about the interpretation of our heritage to the public.
The other side of the floating art installation was painted by artist Philip Cote. Elder Redbird says seeing this on Toronto's waterfront will remind people of the significant contribution of the Indigenous community to Canada. Why do you think it's important for other Canadians to recognize the Indigenous community on Canada Day?
Well, it's important for all Canadians to understand the history of this continent. We've been here for many, many, many thousands of years. We've made incredible contributions to the collective world of Canada. In my opinion, living in Canada, we're only 40 million people out of 8 billion people on Earth. We've all won the lottery in life, and we live here. Should really appreciate how lucky we are. For the Indigenous peoples of Canada, we celebrate Canada Day because as a geographical location, it's our homeland. So that's our celebration. But as far as the 152 years of Confederation, the Indigenous people were never invited to participate in Confederation, so the Confederation 152 isn't something that we celebrate, but all of us who live in this incredible country of ours, if it's an opportunity to celebrate Canada, we're there with bells on, as it were.
Well, Duke will be out on his floating interpretive center every Friday through Sunday, sharing the story of the Indigenous community in Canada to anyone who would like to come aboard. At Ontario Place, Audra Brown, City News.